Good evening. The playoffs.
Nice jump, Alistair.
X0 Ral just resubed for 60 months. Wow, 60 all months.
Grazie mille.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Gooftastic just resubed for 21 months.
Grazie. GTI playoffs. Can you believe it? That it's come to this. That it has come to this.
Hello?
Ah!
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on anymore.
It's So I said I might be a little late, but I didn't think that meant that the lobby was gonna not be ready.
This is for a different game. I don't know. I don't think anyone is ready either.
This is
Either
versus
way,
the Billionaires. Oh, okay.
are you in a lobby?
No,
Right
I'm
now?
just I just messaged Eri. He said versus Billionaires, and I said yes. So here we go.
Oh, they're ready. Okay.
We're
Cool.
wait, get it. We're playing. There you go. Sweet. This should be a goodie.
I'm thinking that. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a pretty tight game actually. This is gonna be a pretty good one. I like always. I suggest when playing against. Uh. Oh. Just ban head.
I think. I mean, I've played with him in some games that were like higher level than the Goon TI games. Certainly harder, and his Kunkka is very good.
Yeah.
The only issue I've seen quite a few Kunkkas have is I feel like a lot of the times people have an idea in mind, maybe even just basing on feel of the timing of the torrent and the X. And even if you're counting a little bit in your head, in the heat of battle, sometimes you just got to go on feel. If you play the hero a lot, you've
I
got
pretty
it.
much always
Nice
all on
jump,
feel
Of
now.
course.
I mean,
Trattino basso trattino basso
you know,
Rex
it's
just resubbed for 11 months up
it's kind of like,
Billionaires.
getting used to driving a car and things like
Right.
that. Like, you know how much to turn the wheel if you want to, like, get into a certain space.
Yeah,
Like, it's
and
just,
how long
it's
it
just,
takes you to
it's
brake.
just going,
And
it's just vibes.
it's vibes. Like, it's a lot of experience. So I feel like Kunkka is one of those heroes where landing the full combo is just something you have to get used to. Like a lot of these sort of heroes with a lot of spells that rely on each other, if you like. Because individually, these spells are like not amazing. But the fact is, they all kind of set each other up. So it's one of those heroes where you want to land the full combo, the X into Torrent, into Boat, and get it all, and you get them locked down, and all the rest of it. It's like, when you play a lot of Puck, you get a feel for how his spells work, how
far the orb goes.
exactly.
Or, like, 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 what the sound effect that the orb is making when it's
Yeah,
almost
like
out.
for me, it starts to change color slightly. It goes from clear to slightly purpley, and that's the last sort of half second before it pops. So little things like that, but it's all because in the big fight where everything's kicking off and you've got to be aware of things, you can't be counting. Like there's no fucking counting in that, because you might be talking to each other and everything. So what was funny was we played against a Spirit Breaker, and of course Spirit Breaker doesn't give a fuck because of his stage resistance and bulldoze and shit. And there was another hero, I can't remember which it was, who just threw him off completely, just could not catch him. So I think if you do give him Kunkka, you want to make sure you pick something that can just go on him and he's going to try and catch, and he's just going to struggle against.
Radiant team ban.
But just ban the Kunkka is probably the smart move. Who picks first? They pick.
I mean, what I do
Wait,
say
they
is,
pick first?
that what's this team?
What's up,
called?
Blake?
Their drafts are like the most predictable out of all good. Like,
I think so.
UCF
Yeah, I
games.
think they are predictable.
They
Yeah.
pretty much pick like the same selection of like about 20 heroes, which usually includes like a Razor or an Ursa as carry in the mid lane. They'll also probably lock in some kind of Razor-like hero. The off lane is even easier. It's literally just Kunkka, Tide, Axe,
Yeah.
and knocks it, and job done. And then James just plays Jakiro, which they banned out. So,
Which they banned.
yeah.
Radiant team pick.
I mean, honestly, Head's Kunkka is what got them to this point in the tournament, I'd say, in a big way. His offlane performance.
Yeah, his Darks is actually really good as well.
Yeah.
The Darks-ish,
Yeah.
I mean, honestly. If Head could play like a fucking like something filthy, like like one of those like Lycans or these Brewmasters or this Beastmasters, like he could just be like owning
10
everyone.
seconds remaining.
But I don't think that's a Ted kind of hero. Not Ted, sorry, a Head kind of hero.
No, I think you're
applies
also
to both.
right. It does
I'm
apply.
both.
Does apply to both. I just prior to going live had a minor issue. Mrs. F had to drop our eldest off somewhere, and she called me up. She had the youngest in the car as well, and she was like, "The car won't start. I can't get the key to turn in the lock." I was like, "Okay, what do you mean?" She was like, "I'm putting the key in and I'm turning it and nothing's happening." And I'm thinking, "Oh shit, is the battery somehow flat and all the rest of it?" So she's like, no, it feels like I can't even turn the wheel, like the steering lock's on. And I was like, so I was like, all right, I'll call you back. I'll look it up and I'll call you back. So the issue is, I don't know if this is true on all cars. I can't really remember. It's one of those things that
Radiant team.
whenever I've tried to turn the key and it won't turn, generally what it is on the steering column, there's like a little bit that kind of locks out, so the key can't turn. It's not. I don't think it's deliberate. It's just happens to be the way they're designed. But if you jiggle the wheel, you'll find the sweet spot and the key will turn.
remaining.
It's one of those things that I've done sort of instinctively without thinking about it.
5 seconds
But obviously,
remaining.
she hadn't had it happen before, and I was like, "Had you turned the wheel really far to the left when you parked?" She was like, "Yes." I was like, "Okay, well, give it a jiggle and then turn it." She was like, "Oh, it's working." It was one of those things where I think I'm
exact
sure
same
that's
issue
happened.
in my car.
Yeah, but I'm sure that's happened where I've given it a jiggle and it's turned. But it's just one of those things where you can't describe to people when they say it's not working. You're like, "Shit, I've never had that." But then, of course, as soon as I
10 seconds
watched the
remaining.
solution, if you like, I was like, "Of course, that's what you do. I do that all the time." With
5
where it
seconds
won't turn, you
remaining.
just jiggle the wheel and it goes. It's just one of those things where
I think it was like it's like you call up customer service and they tell you have you turned it off or on or off again.
right, yeah.
I'd just say it automatically, just jiggle the wheel a bit.
Just
that's
jiggle
that's
jiggle
the off and on. If that
Yeah.
doesn't work, then we can go Googling solutions. But give it a jiggle first, because 9 times out of 10, it's a jiggle.
It's
I
amazing
love,
how
I
many
love,
things.
I love the customer service where that someone will say something there and they'll be like, "No, I've tried that. I've definitely
10
tried that," and then they do it again and it works. They're like, "Oh,
Oh, it's
Doesn't
worked
that
this
happen?
time. It's worked this time.
Radiant team pick.
there's the racer."
Yeah, you called it. Well, that's actually for billionaires, not for
Oh, they've stolen it.
Yeah. These lads are
They've
still.
taken
They've played
PA
each
first,
other
which
now.
is I think it's pretty unconventional for the side of but it's a strong pick. I think I
10
have.
seconds remaining.
I think that the only game I managed to first pick PA was one of my rare
5
dubs with my
seconds remaining.
with my team. Sorry.
I will say, I think the Razor Spirit Breaker combo is a concern for this PA, because
Radiant
as long as the
team
charge
pick.
is coming in, she can blur as much as she fucking
Venge
likes. It
strong
doesn't matter.
hero.
This is strong. The Venge PA is a scary lane.
Yeah, this is gonna be a scary old lane.
But I honestly, if I was PA, I wouldn't want to be up against Spirit Breaker and Razor. That's not much fun either. She if he's linked.
Spirit Breaker is not super hot.
No, but I think
No,
he
no.
is annoying for PA because
5
he's
seconds
especially once he
remaining.
gets Ags, he can kind of chase her down and keep her locked down a bit.
Yeah. It's important to have heroes that can go backwards and forwards in your structure. So no matter where PA jumps, Spirit Breaker can hit her.
Yeah,
and
he's
get
gonna
a
be
bit
able
of
to
a
get
stun. That's kind of important against PA, because a lot of the time you have these structures that are like the people at the front go in, and their backline, they can't get back out of the fight afterwards. And
Right,
you can
right.
just eat alive some Venge or their mid laner.
Yeah.
And that's what you don't want to allow PA. You
Right,
want
it's Daft
heroes that
lane.
can
Oh, yeah, Daft
easily
lane.
go backwards and forwards.
Agreed.
So yeah, that's the Daff Ogre.
Do you know the other
Yeah.
thing I think the Razor Spirit Breaker combo gives you is that she can blur all she fucking likes.
10 seconds
But-
remaining.
If you've got a charge going in, you've not got the problem you've got with a lot of
5
heroes, which
seconds
is
remaining.
she blinks away or she gets away with blur and you have no fucking idea where she is. She can't hop about as much in the fights because she's going to be linked. And if the Spirit Breaker charge is coming in, she can blur and try to walk away, but they know where she is. This could actually be a decent strat against Sophia. We'll see how it works out.
So the number one
They could go
pos
for
one,
like a slarky malarkey to keep her in place,
number one pos one against PA is TA.
TA.
right?
That
Because
makes sense. Yeah.
She can't blow TA up, and the meld strike hits with MKB is brutal.
Dire team pick.
My personal favourite,
Although it's really
I've
strong.
tried Terrorblade against PA. It feels really fucking good if you have the right build.
That
Yeah,
armor, man. I mean, jeez.
very high armor, very hard for you to burst, and you can if you go Yasha Skadi MKB really fast, it's impossible for PA to play the game. She can never get into the fight. You can always click her, and you're
Yeah.
so tanky. But I feel like you got to know the matchup really well to make that work.
And
so
you
if I was-
make a PA, right? So
yeah,
like, the
and it
illusion-
helps track her down, right? You got the illusion following it even with
Yeah.
blur.
Pick.
Spectre is holy shit, that's the worst pick they could ever done. What the fuck are they doing? That's genuinely the worst carry matchup in Dota, possibly.
why
right now,
is this
Spectre versus
the
PA.
worst?
Because PA has a incredibly strong break for very little money, that she can abuse with Ags. She slaughters Spectres in every single team fight.
This is not the one. I forgot about the fucking
5
Ags break
seconds
shit.
remaining.
Or is it just the shard?
It's shard.
Yeah.
Just the shard. The Ags makes it truly a peak
unless
if you
they
do
play
it.
the fights very smart.
You can do it 10 times in each
I
fight.
wouldn't.
but-
I certainly wouldn't play this game as Spectre fighting Pierre. I would play this game as Spectre.
Oh, they take the Viper. Holy shit! This game is over. We can go watch the other games
They've
now. It's over.
No, they've overcommitted in some ways. They've overcommitted for the Spectre.
I
They've
think
already got
possibly,
Spectre
but they've
to
also taken away like a standard PA counter away as a mid laner, and you will
Viper's
also
not a good hero though. So if you're
10
picking him to counter
True.
Spectre, you've already countered.
and now you
them.
get mids. Well, it's probably possibly Viper, right?
5 seconds.
I don't know. I think it's.
Well, do you think Head can't play heroes
I
that
think
that
it's
interesting?
mid-Viper.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think. I can't imagine Head playing Viper. Surely not.
Oh no,
Because
fucking
it is
playing him, boys.
He's a very standard hero player. There's not the slightest hint of interest or spice in any of his picks. You know.
It's just a flame head stream. We were just
It is
praising
a
him
flame
before
head
you
stream.
turned up.
Well, you know, learn to play Viper. He just abuses fucking Tide and Kunkka. Congrats, you can X people.
Well, they don't think this is Head's hero, so they banned Tide.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I think it's quite brilliant, because Viper would destroy Spectre in lane.
Yeah.
Viper Ogre? Holy shit. It's impossible for Spectre to play that.
If
and then
they
you
can
can
wrap
have a
this,
pick. But...
like, if they can wrap this into a Head pick where he might, oh, I'll play a bit of Viper, like, yeah, just click him, don't then they've got it, because they've got a really good counter for Spectre and PA. And you've got, alright, I mean, the only problem is they've got Ogre.
yeah.
But Dav was one of the most effective players in the tournament.
They have left in the last Head hero.
If you were thinking it's Viper mid, and you have last pick on 5FF3OB Billionaires,
Just say Billionaires, I can't stand their name.
what is the last pick you go with?
With the Billionaires?
With the Billionaires, because they will have full information and they'll have a minute's reserve time, so they have a lot of time to think, and they will see the full draft. They can know who's going to be mid.
Who's going to be mid for them?
Radiant team
For the Billionaires. Who is it that goes mid? Is it Madge?
It's Madge.
Pango
Madge,
is in
Madge.
the pool, right? I wouldn't mind some Pango.
Viper v Pango though, right?
Yeah, that's no
Because
fun.
then if pick a kind of speculative hero here that could do either and
Yeah,
flex, they can say, oh, you picked Pango, let's just send Viper mid. Good luck.
Well, they could pick Pango.
I actually, honestly, I rate my chances against Viper mid as Pango.
Yeah.
But that's coming from a position where I know how to play Pango.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. It's
to
the knowledge,
in hard lanes.
Well, I guess if you get your corrosion, you probably trade pretty efficiently, right? You can always, if
Yeah.
he starts queuing you, you
Yeah.
can just swish outside of his attack range and kind of trade effectively. I don't know. It could be interesting, Pango. I do like, and I think Pango versus PA is pretty good. You can go fuck PA items pretty easily. And it helps shore up your like team fight at the moment, which is lacking. So, that's Head's hero.
Okay.
Sand King. So it is Viper mid. Puck is terrible versus Viper. Never talk in this chat again. It's one of the classic Dota matchups. Is Viper crushes Puck.
10 seconds.
It's true. It is true.
Because he just sits there with his
And King.
passive.
Did you hear that, Java Wava? The stream has been taken over by Plague for this evening. You are not allowed to speak again in this channel when we
I've
are talking
spoken.
about drafting. Plague has spoken. He essentially owns my roads, so it is what it is.
I agree. The Sand King pick is a bit weird. It's not a. It's kind of a Head hero. It's Head vibes, you know.
It does.
Has
get
a stun,
head
has some team fights.
We're very
is
similar,
reliable.
me and Head, in the heroes we can play.
absolutely.
Actually. I would say Conqueror is the thing that's beyond me, so fair play to him.
Just fucking. What
I
we
don't know
locking
what
in?
I pick. I think Pango is.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Now select your
That's
team.
quite a decent pick, I feel.
that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, don't mind that.
I really think Wind Ranger is just bullshit.
Yeah.
So
I think I've played Wind Ranger versus Viper once or twice. I didn't have a great time on Wind Ranger. You're not delighted.
Yeah, but you've got power shot.
you
to
can lane
farm,
against
and
Viper. You can actually
can
lane
lane.
really well against Viper.
You can
can
win run,
lane.
he can't click
Nice
here.
jump,
It's not too
Alistair.
bad.
Jabba Walk
I like that
22
pick a
just
lot.
resubed
I don't know if
for
it solves
4 months.
everything. Like their team fight is mediocre. I see a very strong possibility that are just better than them in lanes and win the game without any struggle. But man, if they get some team fights going, they get those charges on PA. Windranger fucking dicks her in a team fight if she can stick on her.
Tornado Razor is one of my favorites. I can't remember if I have this set or not. I'll check in a minute. I can't remember, but I do.
I think one of the big things is the game plan. The usual game plan for is very different this time. So they can't just rely on the we're just gonna push everything in at 15 minutes and win.
Yeah.
It kind of depends on how Sanking's lane goes though. If Sanking gets a fierce lane and gets his early blink or something like that.
I think if both SK and Viper have good lanes, it's gonna be kind of hard for Billionaires. But if
I think Viper is gonna have a good-ish lane, but I don't think Wind is gonna have a bad lane. I think Sanking should have.
On the other hand,
if
Razor has a bad lane, this game is fucking over. There's no way they come back without Razor being strong and taking on the Sanking Viper.
Unless you pull your PA bullshit card.
No, that's what I mean. Like if Razor loses his lane,
oh, I see.
Billionaires have no game plan at all, right?
Oh, sure.
Windranger can't go in against.
It's not an easy lane for Razor.
I don't think it is either.
You've got to use your spells at exactly the right time, or you're just gonna spaff it on nothing.
You probably max Q on Razor, right? I'm just thinking if I get static links,
Spilsky Nanka just resubed for 75 months, 3/4 of a century.
So if you max Q, just charge PA on cooldown, hit her with a max range Q, she's gonna not be happy.
I think you've got to do some pretty fancy stuff with pulling waves and trying to get PA isolated or pull the other support away or not have many waves around, and then you can actually go on over the Razor thing.
So just to be clear for everyone in chat, this is not an elimination game. This is upper bracket. This is the first round of upper bracket games. The loser drops down to the lower bracket and faces the winner of one of the lower bracket series from tonight.
Smoke v smoke.
Oh, I mean, that's a nice brambles.
That is a heck of a brambles. So there's no elimination in this series, and this series is one game. There are only one games, because otherwise we would be here for all fucking year, and nobody's got time for that. So these are all just one match, and then the grand final is best of 3. Because somehow the goons are busy people. Who knew?
They're not individually busy. They're just as a collective.
Yeah, collectively busy goons.
Because there's always going to be this one guy who's working some stupid late shift or you've got to do something. You've got to pick.
Or is a bloody yank.
Yeah.
Bloody yanks. Oakley dokley. What do I see right away? I see Windranger has gone for the bold power shot level 1.
I was going to say I didn't necessarily agree with that. You just want to Windranger.
Gives her a lot of waves to be clicked in without having a preventative.
Is this just the secure the range creep spell?
It is, but it's already
attack level 1 is not.
Yeah, it's not.
Usually just a waste of mana, so it's fine.
Do you think it's an epic bait? Get him to waste all his mana on poison level 1 and then.
I don't think Teddy. Will, to be honest.
No.
Denied. Denial.
Denied.
I wonder if Eagle actually knows how to pull creep aggro. I don't think he does. I'm just watching his lane. It doesn't feel like he does.
Which would be a problem against Sanking.
He would definitely be pulling it back to the range group if he did.
It is the only thing you need to know how to play against Sanking is how to pull creep aggro so you don't get gooshed by Caustic.
You know what?
So
one thing I've noticed that when people are farming creeps in a wave as Axe, they don't know that you can just click any hero on the map and it will aggro the creeps. Yeah. Scuttle and weave.
Good pathing through the brambles there. Get out of danger. CS in the mid lane is not looking super hot for the wind ranch, but he's got a wave coming in, so
This
he's gone
the time, boys.
He's gone the very low stats build on Windranger, but making up for it
No
with a fast
head.
ball.
Oh no.
I think he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine, but this is a lot of resources that are being used. He doesn't have a huge amount of regen. LDC is also low, but he's bought 2 sets of tankers. So.
I think the issue is just stunning people because you have stun. It does, what, 90 damage or something this level? 80 damage. Like, it's not really worth it.
Well, he was
Yeah, but so he stunned at the Willow when she was full health. It's not really going to do
Oh, I
much.
see. I didn't realize he stunned in. I thought he just went in to chase the courier. Cause that's
No. No, he went in on her, stunned her, then James followed up. It was never going to work out.
Yeah, it was.
I know it's greedy, but I always, when I'm playing Sand King, I always build for farming. Because then I'll get my blink real quick. In the lane, you just want Sandstorm and some levels in Caustic and just really be obnoxious. Because it's much harder for them to trade with you if every time they do, you stun a bunch of creeps you've clicked and they take a fucking billion damage from Caustic.
This should actually be a super tight game according to the stats because they're like ranked like next to each other in the Monte Carlo thing.
Okay, Madge should 100% know where Teddy's ward is now. There's no way. There's no way this doesn't get dewarded. Madge is going for the man fight. I like this. I think he wins. Oh, no he doesn't. Still, Teddy lost about 4 creeps there, and Madge lost 2 maybe. So pretty good trade all around.
Venge PA would have been the lane I would have gone for as well, in all honesty.
Well, Daff's dead.
First blood. They do get Notch. Can they get more? Bleak may well be. Look at this, how horrifying this lane is when you have Razor and Spirit Breaker going down. Just keep this combo. Send Daf. They're worried about the double melee. That's what they're scared of. Is double melee.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Y trattino basso o trattino basso S trattino basso o trattino basso just resubed for 99 months. You're back. Almost fucking time.
Oh, Yoso closing in on the 100 months.
So
Yoso has been here for ages.
They brought the support in. That's such a nice play.
Nice play.
It's fucking good.
This is why are where they are. I fancy them, you know. I do fancy them.
They're very attractive.
No, to play.
So
I mean to do well in the tournament, but come on.
I mean, if you think about it, right, like they TP Venge bot, which is good because it skills them a double kill on the dive. And the second that fight is over, they immediately send Venge back up top through the portal and TP Ogre up there to make it look like they've lane swapped. And then Venge, seeing that Dire has this Watcher, walks the entire way around. At any point, bottom could have called missing, and they could have started putting this together. But no one does. And they make a fucking fantastic gank work. And now they just reset lanes. I think if it wasn't for that Watcher being there, it would have been perfect. As is, PA has had a bit of a sad time being supportless.
Yeah. Madge is just gonna fight this out.
Madge has fucked this up.
Oh dearie me!
I think max power shot is incorrect for mid windrunners, and you saw why there.
Yeah.
Because the cooldown on windrun being 15 seconds at level 1 is too brutal. Still, he's not doing too badly in CS. Like Ashton said, Viper wins, but it's not too bad for Wind Ranger. Gets worse now though with him with Viper 6. Madge has not worked out where the Dire Ward was, where the Radiant Ward was.
Targan trattino basso yak and just resubed for 53 months.
Is Teddy gonna gank bot with this, or is he just going?
Nice jump, Alistair.
Ilunga B lobby just resubed for 62 months. Super cucumber.
What can Madge get it? Madge is gonna get it. That's a big pickup.
And Viper ult used. If Madge can get his 6, maybe go for a dive.
Oh, is that Sentry? I think that Sentry can see the Observer. It's
Ooh.
close.
I'm not sure.
Maybe it can't
can.
because he's not going towards it.
He would see it currently, right? He's got his own observer ward, so I think it doesn't see
so
it.
Close.
That must be like a pixel. That is nuts. If he can't see that.
You can see. I don't know if you guys have the same, but the green line breaks through the ward
Yeah.
when I'm holding ult. That's weird. Oh, and they
And then his
himself.
sentry isn't in range of his observer.
If you do F1, F2, F3, you can see what they can see. And the Radiant, he can't see that ward. He can't see it. So the one on the high ground is just out of range, but yeah, interesting. But I don't know how Madge's sentry didn't spot the Radiant sentry. That is bizarre. Grazie.
Here we go. Hadrian Poppet, running botted. Where's PA?
Oh,
There's the charge.
well, he gets the link off, but here comes Viper. Oh, but the link is stopped. Where's Ringo?
Hadrian's run out.
This is no longer a fight. Oh, maybe they can't get Viper. That's a decent kill. They rotate
And this
literally
is
everyone.
Forcing some
That's a 5-man gank, but it's a 3-for-1. Very good fight. Oh, and they've rotated a Dark Closer. Oh! No way!
No!
Fucking way.
He got that off!
That's
so
the power of the
bad
max
now.
root. The max root does so much damage.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Tell you what, as per usual, greedy pos 4s going for the wisdom rune makes that gank fail. Spirit Reckon nowhere near when he was needed.
Mm-hmm. Yoso, do you still play? I haven't seen you online much in ages.
Yo, so well, you haven't seen his girlfriend in 3 days, so
I haven't seen my Yoso in 3 years.
we've had to replace you with Matey.
Yeah, Matey's the new Italiano, Gentlemano. Whoa, my mouse went crazy. I need a new mouse map.
This is trouble for someone top. I don't quite know who yet. It's looking like James. Oh, but what's happening?
Shit!
There's a charge. They're gonna get him, and there's no mana on head now. And Notch is kind of isolated here.
He's
What the fuck is? Oh, LDC cast it on him.
not just using it to farm the wave. What a legend.
So Yoso says GTI 1 murdered his enjoyment of the game. There were fallouts, were there not?
Radiant's middle tower is under
There was a-
who was in your stack? Did you have Amos in your stack?
Yeah, who was in your stack?
Oh, trouble for a match? No, he's fine. I don't know. Oh, he. What did he focus fire? I have no idea.
The tower.
Tower the DD, and it got glyphed instantly.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I think that's what he's referring to, Snook. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it was a different situation.
Oh
shit.
no!
Goodbye, Daff. LDC is kind of popping. It's kind of popping.
Radiant are scanning.
That is going for a rather slow ass build here. Won't be getting the blink until probably
What's he maxing?
13-14 minutes.
Radiant's middle tower.
He's a Vanguard
is
gamer.
under attack.
Yeah, the
Oh,
mana
but they
boost
can't
is
blink.
a slow build up.
When
It's,
blink
it's
die.
another
It's
big
very deep.
rotation.
Is
Just a
under
big
Very
rotat.
deep. It's
Big
all heat.
rotat.
Visibility.
Oh, Notch is TPing away back to base as Wendy
But
comes down here
Madge
for a
wants to
gank.
fight, which seems insane. But there's no combination of communication. Anything.
Yeah,
Nothing's
there's no
happening here.
comms. If they had a sentry down there,
You can't find this ogre either. Well, he should have. There should be a charge on PA.
there is a charge coming in on
Madge can
PA.
keep waiting.
Please
What? He
cancel
cancelled it?
And they
Oh,
killed
why?
it.
They killed
Not
Willow.
put her in the middle.
No, dude. Why cancel that?
And they have sentries down, so they see him.
Yeah, they see him now.
I think they saw him at the start, to be honest.
Maybe.
He must have triggered.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, lane's looking a bit better for Dire. Net worth wise, though, the kills Viper's been able to get going bot has pushed him into
Match
the
has
lead.
done fuck all.
Yup.
He's done absolutely nothing.
Well, again, it's this Wind Ranger build, man. You get power shot because you think, oh, I'll be able to kill waves, and then you have no kill potential at all without max E or without like a couple more points in Q. Like you maybe get 1 point in power shot to secure a range creep, and the rest is you just max E and max Q. And honestly, you get stats after that, because this power shot ability is fucking shit.
I do wonder what the matchup is like against PA when you have Blade Mail spectre.
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
With dispersion.
As
Well,
always,
that
break.
will get broken.
Yeah, the break is the issue, isn't it? I
As
mean,
always with
if
all-
it was going to be that strong, any hero with Blade Mail would be like a counter to PA, and it never feels like that.
As with all theoretical blade mail counters, PA can just wait with Ags, right? She has no incentive to jump before she has to.
Oh, trouble for PA. Maybe
Not
not.
to kill.
Oh, now there's the turnaround. That's a big turnaround. They're gonna get 3 here. Surely.
Oh,
PA
nice!
came-
Eagle
Oh,
gets
that's a
the
nice
kill
How
on
did
the
PA
backline.
die again to just a casual razor thing? Or did
It
someone
wasn't-
come
it
around the
wasn't
back?
razor,
Was it
it
Spec?
It was Spec haunting in. Or
Nice.
shadow stepping, as it's now called.
So the lads cannot string together a play bot lane because they keep diving the tower. You need to find like a gank up, which is not the tower.
Well, I feel like they've not actually comboed ability to talk. Like there, they go in, charge and ulti on Spirit Breaker with Razor hitting him. But Dark Willow like isn't close enough or something. There's no Terrorize, there's no Bedlam. There wasn't a Bramble Maze. Again, it's comms.
Right, I'm going to listen to
Here
the
we go.
Yoso phone call vid again.
Go for it.
Feels like.
Tinker was right here. He ate shit.
Damn, not just taking a lot
Careful,
of
they're
damage.
coming. They're coming.
Yep.
This is real Legion.
Yeah. That is real legend. I feel like I'm hearing an Italian news report.
Ho visto.
I want to get this Tinker.
Ma il coso era già lì, non è stato preso? Cosa è successo?
There he is! We charging him?
Yeah, I'm charging it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's
And I was
bottom
also
tower
here.
Era così quando l'ho fatto in realtà. Stavo mandando I documenti a Claudio.
Most aggressive conversation I've ever heard.
Listen, we.
Sono anche fuori sede.
Oh my god, Yoso. Would you.
Still going on.
I've had to serve him mute him. Like.
A few moments later.
I think I'm in hell.
Ma non sto
I just
dando la
hate
colpa a
them.
te,
I just
non
hate
sto
them.
dando la colpa a te.
Did you unmute him?
Sono 2 righe. Se mi mandi a me le tempistiche la scrivo io.
Ashwin, why?
Di quello che è successo lì in fabbrica per cui non è stato ritirato. I wasn't fucking muted.
What?
Hang on.
Muted.
That's actually.
Is Yoso okay?
It's okay. He thought he was muted the whole time.
What a ledge. Head is dead.
Head dead. I think in terms of like background noise, that ranks up there with the likes of Chutney.
Chutney. Redless, I have brought you some Chutney that I acquired from my allotment. I'm sorry I couldn't bring you double the amount last week, but I'm afraid I ran out of Chutney. But now I've acquired more. Yeah, thanks. Well, I thought you'd be happy to hear about the Chutney. Sorry, I'm just in the middle of something. Well, you could be in the middle of this delicious Chutney.
I love that every time we bring up this scene, we expand it out further. He goes from a very pleasant neighbour just giving a gift at Christmas time to, if you don't start eating this chutney right fucking now,
Eat the Chutney.
I will
Eat
be
it now.
filming.
Put it in your face. If you don't,
Why not spin?
I'll take it away.
Idiot.
I wasn't the fucking amused. Oh, hello.
Oh, there's a charge mid on a card.
On a carty!
Prodigal just resubed for 15 months.
Check it out.
So I
As
don't
that
really know
Rush
how this
Midas
Razor hero
yet.
works, but I believe he's one of the strongest late game heroes at the moment. Because of this 25 talent. Static Link steals attack speed. If he gets in there, gets a reasonable drain off, he becomes a monster in fights.
That is insane!
Doesn't even need to be stealing it from the enemy carry. If he steals attack speed from anyone, he can just butcher people. I watched a mod.
What the hell is Madge doing? Then, or not?
You don't build crit. From what I've seen, it's like S and Y, BKB, like a couple of stat items get your mana up, and then Refresher and Butterfly. And you just run into fights because you're really fast, and use your Refresher BKBs to kill everything. But he's not quite there yet.
Well. Did you guys see where Madge died?
Yeah.
No. Oh my god, how did he get there?
He's
oh wait,
really,
Madge,
really
sorry.
So far.
Oh, I thought that he was playing the Razor. Yeah, Madge is playing like shit. But you know,
this is one of the worst performances I've seen personally from him.
He's done poorly. He's done very poorly.
Maybe the Windrunner was a bit of a toss it out there.
Windy.
Yeah, it turns out could not play Windy.
Cannot.
Maybe he can. I haven't seen him actually use Shackle Shot yet. Oh, Daff is being ganked.
No way.
Daff down.
Wendy chose to ulti the ogre there.
Oh, now Head's in trouble.
Yep.
Nice.
We're a hell of a team, Jax. It's alright. I've stopped saying Pudge. I just fucking do it now. You may have noticed. Oh, we noticed!
Well, I just use Pudge instead of excuse me now.
Yeah, Pudge. My kids think it's hilarious when I burp, so I just burp. And Sun's fan also thinks it's hilarious, and Jenkins. Oh, hello. A charge. And a bash.
There's no mana for his ulti.
How did you miss the roof? Like that?
I don't know.
Well, they're gonna get Teddy. Don't know what he's doing out here.
Yes,
it's what they call a plague death, where you kind of forget the rest of the other heroes in the game can play it too. Yeah, it's not just an autopilot thing.
Eagle is very much not doing plague deaths.
No, Eagle is very famous for not actually feeding away too much.
Yeah, that's
he's super passive the entire game, right? That's his flaw. You know, as much as plague death is a problem, I do a shit ton of damage to towers if I can get away with it. Whereas Eagle does nothing. He just farms.
Oh, nice shackle.
And here he goes, turned up.
And they get Head.
Oh my god, Madge! Oh, that's disastrous.
Oh no.
Madge is furious with his team.
Madge. Oh, can he get out here?
He can blink away.
Yeah, he's away.
Oh,
I've got no TP scroll, boys.
Oh no, is
he gonna? Oh,
they didn't see him.
Yes.
Oh,
yes, Head. No, no Head.
He's gonna try and go back in.
Wow, what a play from Head getting out there. Madge, another L in the Madge book.
The big book of a Madge.
Yep, Madge is the Luton town of this game.
He is, how you say, having a mare. So Eagle's thing, I feel, is the equivalent to me if he was a footballer. Would be he's a striker that scores between 12 and 15 goals a season. But I feel like it's always just a tap-in. And he's like, yeah, I scored 15 goals last season, I'm a top striker. And you're like, yeah, but the only reason you were able to score 15 goals a season is because you have two wingers and a midfielder who put it on a fucking plate for you. And so his game plan...
goal hanging or something
he's
like
a goal hanger, he's a poacher. And the equivalent to that in Dota is someone who's like, well, if you give me half an hour to farm everything I need, I'll win you the game. And so, well, that's Dota. I mean, that's the least you'd expect of a carry player. I feel like it's very limited, but I also think a lot of the Goon TI carries don't know how to farm, and he definitely knows how to farm. He knows that you hit creeps.
Yeah, now he's like, there's a freeway bot, off I go.
Yeah. Like, he absolutely understands. I would say that he's the equivalent, again, going back to football play, which I know you love, he's the equivalent to a striker. Like, he's just always in the right position. I don't know how he does it. He just always finds his position. That's him. He's the guy who's just in the right position, which is to get the ball just put on his head, and he just has to look at the goal when it goes in.
He is also Ancient 4, though.
Yes, which is an abomination.
As an abomination, but he is, regardless of his actual rank, probably a fair bit higher rank than the Goons anyway. Yeah. Even without the boosting.
We don't go against the ruling of Ariel here.
Eri decided...
we agree with the grandfather. Eagle is dog shit enough to be in here, but he is going to be one of the top carries just based on that kind of.
Apparently, the new recent news on Eagle is he truthfully believes that he deserves to be ancient four.
Well, then he shouldn't be in this tournament. Then should he? He's either truthfully believes he should be ancient four.
Okay, yeah, Eagle, you're gonna have to choose one here, bud.
So either you're boosted, or you're not in this tournament. I mean, if he's here, then he has to be boosted.
There you go.
It's not very rich coming from Plague, being boosted to Immortal.
I also believe I deserve Immortal. What can you say?
Oh, really? Really now?
Did work jolly hard for it.
I did get. I played with 100 Greg Kunkers. What more can you do?
I'm sure there were some ranked games where I was involved along the line, and you still managed to pick up some points. So
we had a good streak going on my road up to Immortal. It was like I played a lot of PL. We got away with a lot of bullshit victories through the power of Ags and Diffuser Blades. It was good fun. And now I just play unranked all the time, and I am sad. Though, it's not long till I lose the rank. It's coming. My confidence is ticking down every day.
I don't think you should try to hold on to it. You had it. Who cares if you keep it?
No, I can't keep it. There's no one I can play ranked with.
Exactly.
So it will go no matter what.
I mean, you'd have to solo queue. Fuck that.
And I'd rather not. I'd rather enjoy my life.
This looks like some suspicious things are about to happen, bot.
I agree.
But they were not brave enough to actually act.
Only a 1k gold lead. It's pretty tight. Pretty tight.
Yeah, it's a close game. But PA farm speed increasing now, close to Deso.
Yeah.
Spectre does not win late game. It's more up to this Razor to win them the late game, which means Eagle needs to actually start having impact. Probably now. With Blame Manta, I think you can fucking go.
Yeah, I think it's time to fucking go.
They're smoking, but not towards the enemy.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Oh, they're pink.
Ankitan just resubbed for 10
Do they
months.
see them now or something? No.
No,
They
but
just
stream
suspect
sniping.
something's going on, and now the Razor has broken his smoke. They want to probably produce some sort of bait strategy, which won't work because the other team I don't think want to fight that much. Here we go. Smoke is out in about 5 seconds. What is going on here? That's a wasted epicenter though.
That was fantastic. Why is Teddy out still
And they go
going
on
in?
Bleak. What is going on? Can someone do something useful?
What a game.
Well, they haven't really got a Blink Initiator on Dire. So they need Windrunner to build a Blink. I don't know Wind Ranger builds currently. I don't think Glypnir is what it used to be because it's much lower stats. I think Diffusal is sometimes seen as a bit better. But he probably just needs to get a Blink and be the guy who goes in and dies for a team. And start playing the pos 3 and let your Razor carry you.
Oh lord! Oh lord!
He is BKB. They cannot kill this guy. He needs to be...
Oh god, maybe they can,
them.
no they can't. They get the kills off, can they finish off the other 3? It's not looking like it.
They're not going to find cool Llama. Oh, he
He's
revealed. He revealed on the camp.
Yeah, but he was blink striking away.
Is LDC going to do any other spells?
He misses his
there's
Q.
some spells. Big Giant is very low here. He might just tick out.
Radiant's top tower.
Oh, he lives
alive.
on nothing.
God, these guys are so shit.
I think it's
Is it like
genuinely
rushing or-
Gunti playoffs is quite a lot of pressure. It's best of ones. It's
Oh,
you're
give
gonna,
him
your
benefit
people are
of
going
the
to play
doubt.
worse than they did in group stage.
Yes, Plague has a new mic.
Yeah.
Also, we may be having later in the week a special guest caster for one of the days. I'm not going to reveal whom, or would it be who? I'm not going to reveal them because
It's Gabe. It's Gabe.
it's
We've
not-
got Gabe Newell in.
It's not Gabe Newell.
He's
It
a big
is-
fan
it
of the
is-
in-houses.
it is, however,
big
Bill
fan of
Gates.
DTI. Yeah.
Hi guys, I thought I'd take some time off being a billionaire. He sounds like Kermit the Frog. To commentate Goon TI for you. But it's a guest. It's not Bruno. It's definitely not Rami. Insights. Rami's insights into Dota are not insights.
Goodbye, Madge.
Where was he? What is he
He
doing?
was trying to get a DD.
Yeah, he went for the rune.
So he's drunk. I'm calling it. Madge is drunk.
Do you want to reveal the message Chrono sent you before his best one elimination?
Oh yeah. Nah, that's right. I'll let that one chill.
Was it a goodie?
It was one of the best Discord messages I've ever seen. It is a legendary moment.
You sure you don't want to share it, Ashwin?
He basically was saying how he was really hungover.
Right.
And he was gonna go have a few beers to wake himself up.
Okay, how'd that work out?
He did well, decently. No, actually, he did not do decently.
He didn't do decently. He had
Wogan trattino basso just resubed for 27 months. Shout to Wogan's Wizards.
I think what you mean by Lugius was he
23
timed it flawlessly. He counted all the TPs in his mind to perfection.
He will tell you he's coming surging in. They're trying to find someone here. That's a decent bit. Sends them away.
So if you were Dark Will in this game, would you say all my cores are stupid and go play core yourself? Would you actually
for 87 months?
try to... Because he's going straight Ags, second item, no support items.
Yeah,
I feel like it's going to...
I think it's fair enough. It's fair.
Is it? He's... Okay. My problem with it is, A, he's pos 5.
Yeah.
B, his pos 4 is Spirit Breaker going Silver Edge. Someone's got to build a fucking Glimmer Cape or a 4-star.
I see. Okay, yeah,
so don't do this, man. Don't do this.
This is
because now, like you are supposed to actually help your cause. I know it's unbelievable to have to say it's rude, but sometimes you are supposed to help them and not just try and become a carry.
Why is he Noel Edmonds? Who likes Noel Edmonds?
Who in this game likes Noel Edmonds?
Llama is. Llama Noel Edmonds.
Don't know.
It's random enough to be slightly amusing.
Oh shit! Head needs to be careful. He's been dusted. He's been rooted.
There's a lot of heroes coming in to kill him, and he doesn't have BKB.
They seem to. Oh, I think they're a little bit scared.
They shouldn't be. People went back. You can see them hitting the wave. Go team.
They'll see them now, but what they see is Eagle. You can always get there. They didn't actually see Spirit Breaker. He was invisible the entire time.
Head needs a BKB. He's going for the Ags. I found it very poor the other day. It's been nerfed considerably from when it came out.
The only Sand King I've seen do anything went Blink, Shard, Kaya, E-Blade, Dagons. And that was a menace, because the Blink Shard is insane damage in the early game, and then Kaya boosts it up a ton, and then when you get E-Blade, you just solo kill people anywhere. And this Ags, I think, is a massive bait.
I don't think they've got enough of a lead now. It's gonna be over very soon.
For whom?
For are gonna stomp them soon.
Yeah, I think so.
PA BKB coming. I'm not seeing PA answers ready to go. But Silver Edge is almost done on Notch.
Silver Edge is very soon, but you really need like MKB on Wind or something, or just that. I don't know.
Yep, that was a 30-minute Midas from Dav. I don't know why there was a courier going up there. What was that? Was that a courier? No, that was an illusion. Fuck me, I'm going mad.
You probably need like a fucking. I don't know. The Gleipnir does seem foolish. I'd definitely be going.
Yeah, I think you're just supposed to go either Blink and be the initiator for your Razor, or you go MKB and you play on the backlines and counter ulti PA every time she goes in. I think that's the only way you can play as Wind Ranger this game. Gleipnir won't work.
The Razor has almost got his BKB, so that's something.
I'm amazed it's taken this long, in all honesty. But
it's been a very passive game. I think Plague's right. The boys are scared as fuck.
Yeah.
They're in here just
it's
rough in
BO1s. I mean, what can you do?
Jesus.
I mean, you're playing a BO1 and they first pick PA. Well, you're nervous from that point onwards.
Yeah. I don't know how it wasn't banned, in all honesty.
And I'm guessing all of
first pick Spirit Breaker, which is like a very odd thing to fixate on.
And I guess all of Eagle's like default safe heroes that he'd want to play in a best of one aren't PA counters.
Yeah.
Madge is in trouble.
Oh, he could have played Void.
Madge is
Yeah,
Madge is filling in an Oreo right now.
He needs to head upwards. Oh, he might. He's almost walked through all of them. But not quite.
It's just shocking. It's just shocking at this point. Yeah, this reminds me of Lukaku at the World Cup. You know, for more football references.
Yes.
Have you experimented with the moving sandstorm, Ted?
Yeah, it's too fucking slow. Like it's even with the talent, it's so slow. Like you have to move and wait, and it very slowly creeps, and then you move. I mean, it's okay in terms of like the farming, but
I think it's laning. It's probably okay, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Wiggle
exactly.
it out a bit, but outside of that, it's pretty pointless.
It's fucking useless because if they dust, you have to hope that you can very slowly wiggle away, and sometimes you might be able to get away, but it's pretty weak. Yeah, Budge.
Bleak is abandoning his role as the carry. He's going for Lotus Orb. And Windranger has not accepted her role as the offlaner and is going for Ags.
Okay.
Every coin helps.
Okay, what actually changed? So, Aegis timed out. Cool Llama going MKB.
I want to look at this gold graph. It's just not changed. Like the highest gold lead has been. What is this? About just over 2K in the entire game. That's the highest gold lead.
I mean, I think that's just Eagle. That's
Both
just the Eagle effect.
teams are very confident that their late game is better, and one of them is wrong.
Unless Razor carries.
I think Dire is probably
Razor is now going Lotus,
but that's my point. Razor has given up on being the carry. He's going the Ted. I give up on this game. Let's just build a Lotus.
Lotus is a good item.
If Wind can kill a big core by herself, which is very possible.
Yeah.
And Razor can suck PA or Spectre.
Yeah, late games are never settled. There's always weird shit that can happen. But
there is something happening here. Okay, the charge was stopped.
You would prefer to.
Oh shit! The bed. My man is in.
This is foolish.
Swap
out.
The hell? That was a nice swap.
And he's gonna get away. Match, brother, you can't chase, but it's a good kill to get.
Oh, that Yogs was shit. And that fear was shit.
So at this point, you missed enough spells that you probably have to chill.
Yeah. So all of that, and it was only one kill, which I think we'll definitely take that because it wasn't looking so spicy.
9-second BKB on PA for nothing.
Yeah.
And only a very good swap by Venge getting her out.
Yeah, that was a really good swap. Good heads up to
Viper has Travs and Treads. I don't know if he's swapping them in and out.
I think he went Treads initially, and he's identified that fuck all's happening in this game, so he can be everywhere on the map and farm it really fast with travels. It's a bit weird.
Do you swap the Treads in when you're fighting, or what?
No, you're probably just supposed to sell them. I'm pretty sure, but
I think so. I don't really agree with it much.
No, I don't either.
I do like Travs on Viper. Otherwise, you're so slow. I don't mind it. But...
Yeah, it's the same logic for Necro. Like you can just be everywhere on the map. You have decent. Well, Necro is like you never run out of mana or health, so you can actually just be everywhere. But
apart from when you have to buy mana boots, like I did.
Apart from well, like I said, I meant you couldn't. There's no say I can't get any. This lane has been hard. But you can still disassemble them. You know?
Oh yeah. Turn it into a Lotus spike, for example.
Exactly.
PA's going for the MKB against the Wind.
Bleak is revealing himself.
Oh god.
Nice BKB.
They've done it again. That's a lovely charge.
It's not on PA though.
Head. He's only got on knock.
PA has been completely...
Lost all the fucking damage.
Still kill him.
Where's the rest of the team?
Team is not there.
LDC is just walking around in Sandstorm.
Eagle's a bit too afraid. He has to back off.
What are these fears for?
Not sure.
What is going on?
Just evacuation fears, I guess.
Was that a fucking...
If only, man. If only the spirit.
Grenade?
If only the spirit record charges on PA there. Fight is won. But
yeah,
he's. There's the kind of the problem, right? If you feel like you have to go in a spirit record to start the fight, you can't wait for PA to reveal.
Yeah.
Radiant
Now they
are
secure the Roche.
Would you
Second-
keep treads
second
over
ball.
bottle? I don't know why. I mean, you do
You
need
just-
mana.
if
in
you
Viper.
if you decide you get the wrong boots, you don't
just sell them, you don't
keep them around.
They're not like there's no sentimental value.
Oh, these are the first boots my parents ever got me. He's taking cheese? There you go. Now it gets real fucking hard. Second Roche is the one you don't want. You can give up first Roche, no one gives a fuck. Second Roche, it gets hard.
See a Plague, I like the Lotus against Razor, for example. You put it on someone, it means he can't link. That's quite good. And if he does, you know, it goes really badly. It's like
Yeah,
a
don't get me wrong,
cheap morph
Lotus
counter.
Lotus is a fantastic item. But if you are mid and you're building it, it means
Oh,
someone
yeah,
on your
yeah.
team hasn't built it.
Yeah.
Oh, now,
So if I'm
now,
saying-
now Spirit Breaker's going Octarine. Like, they're just
Yeah.
so greedy.
They're
So,
none
honestly,
of them are
in the
playing-
argument of late game, they are building towards it. But
They're building towards it on their supports, but I mean, I read, look, Razor's given up on it, right? Razor's done the right thing. He's like, I need to fucking carry this
yeah,
game.
that's what I was
That's
saying.
Lotus Orb.
He's done it.
He's done it. He's someone
given,
has.
He's given up it. But I was hoping that Spirit Breaker was going to pick up the slack. No, Spirit Breaker is getting an Octarine.
No one. That's the point. No one's picking up the slack right now, so they're losing fights. But they're closing in on Ags on Willow. They're closing in on. Well, they're actually not that far away from Octarine and Spirit Breaker either. It's not that expensive.
Well, yo, why did she get silenced? Oh, he's got the fucking Mind Breaker. Oh, that could be nice.
Yeah. And she's got MGB now, so if she gets on Madge dies instantly.
Yeah.
I think someone else on some other core needs to be here and pushing this out as well. Here comes the charge.
Oh, nice shot.
Here comes the epicenter. It was just messing about.
Nice swap.
Oh, they wasted epi.
Straight into the root again. Poor head.
Yeah, the roots were pretty pogged out. I don't think they should overextend, but Eagle is pushing bot.
Yeah, this is a,
Are they going to come back for this? They've smoked out. They're going to TP back. If Eagle gets out here, that's pretty big.
I kind of like that smoke a lot. You don't know where Dire have wards. Don't show them who's there and who's not. Smoke and TP out. It's kind of big brain. And they're maybe looking to go back in afterwards.
Yeah, potentially. But here comes Noch as well. He wants Daff.
He's spotted. Ooh.
But instead they're going to find Sand King, which is a much better pick.
Doesn't get the ult.
And Daff shows himself as well, but he's going to get sucked. Is there a chapel there?
They're Gleipnir as well, so
Oh
no
dear.
matter what, he was dead.
Oh dear.
Those are
dieback. Those are no buybacks.
Oh
And there are
dear.
tier 3s available.
I think Viper can hold this. It's
Yeah,
not
dropping
super,
the W.
Not super confident.
The Octarine on Cow is not just because you can charge a lot. It's you can farm so fast. You just got charge all the time. Like you charge a wave, you kill the whole thing. You charge another wave, you kill the whole thing. But it denies your team any of those fucking waves, which kind of suck. And you will eventually get caught.
It's also the bulldoze, right? Just always
Yeah,
being
just
impossible to
constant
kill.
bulldoze.
Alright, Wind is going for a counter to the MKB.
Yes.
Which is going invisible.
Head does not have dust. I repeat, he does not have dust. Dav has a gem. They're banking on that.
Thomas is a big gem enjoyer, so I think he's definitely drilled that in just by a gem.
Yeah, I agree a lot of the time that gem is just better than anything else. Especially when you're ahead and you just want to go high ground and you just need to see their wards at all times. But I wouldn't have it on Ogre.
No, I think like it would be like me giving my gem to Chrono. It's just like, why have I done this?
You probably have it on Viper, right, instead of the Dust. Or I guess Wad. I think Wad Massive goes in too aggressively.
Yeah, I know. I think you give it to Viper. Because no one's going to start a fight by trying to fight Viper. That never seems like fun. Although he does need a BKB, he's not bothering with one.
Subashi in chat is right. This PA Ags is slow as fuck. 40 minutes not having it. Quite a lot of PAs go Ags before BKB these days. It's so good.
Stopped for that MKB was the problem.
Stop for BKB, stopped for MKB.
I don't think the MKB is that value. I really don't.
I don't think it is either. If Wind Ranger was like destroying every team fight and like an unstoppable force, I'll get it. But Magic's been just playing like dog shit.
Yeah, it seems weird.
So why are you worried about it? Just get Ags and...
Yeah, we absolutely know why he's done it. But I think that there could have been something better.
It's also it's always the eternal question of do you go Nullifier or do you go MKB? So he's going like, I think this is going to go late. I think Wynn's going to get 25. I'll just have an MKB instead. But if you wanted to win now, you'd probably have Nullifier, right?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
generally
apart from the fact that
that's
there's
generally
literally no saves at all on.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Well, there's the Yules, I guess.
The Yules, yeah, but I haven't actually seen him use the Yules too much. I've seen him use a Sankey incorrectly, and that was it.
He's going Moonshot now, man. I want Dart to lose now.
To be fair, if they make it this distance, he's gonna do a lot of damage.
That's what I hate, though. I hate that it's like just someone has to play for the team.
Maybe this is the strat. Like everyone in GoonTI, everyone plays so scared that you just play like a.
But it's something the pros are saying. The games go long these days. It's hard to go high grounds. If your +5 goes minus at 30 minutes, it normally pays off.
So, I don't think the shard breaks Windrunner evasion because it's an active, it's not a passive. So you can put question marks in your comment as much as you like, but Windrunner's evasion is not passive. PA's evasion is passive.
I love the double question mark when he's completely wrong.
It's a triple question mark.
Is it triple? That's a legend.
He already had shard though? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
You're my hero. Alright, here they go top again.
They're making the brave call to go back to the high ground, this time without Magus. So no one should really be outside of base apart from Eagle. I don't know what's going on here. Get back in base, you lousy fuck.
Well, they force Glyph. But they're they're losing their fucking building bot.
Yep, and they're gonna
have to get the jump now, man.
out again.
If they get a jump now, they know Viper is there.
So fucking tedious, so.
This is the way you should have watched the Ice Shitters game. It was crazy.
Ice Shitters was really good.
Couldn't, sadly.
You're too busy playing Yogs Daf Oct.
Oh shit.
Whoa!
Oh, the axe pays off, baby!
What is going on here? This is. Oh, they're gonna get Heady's isolated though.
The swap! The
stun
stun away! No, the extra click!
Last few clicks. That was so close. James is really playing well.
They are throwing this game.
But James is trying his best. Not just playing it well as well, right? The Spirit Breaker is going like incorrectly.
Yeah, well, I guess it helps when you have the items he has. Like,
yeah,
he's really strong. He didn't go for the
Octarine. He's finally someone's bullied one of their team into being a support. It's like just getting a pipe.
Why is he? I mean, I understand why he wants pipe, but it's not like a oh, we got to get pipe game.
No,
it's because someone on their team with an authoritative voice has just decreed it.
Someone get pipe.
Why didn't you just get the Lotus Orb? That's much better.
Someone get pipe. Pipe is one of those items. Every time I get it, I deeply regret it because I'm like, this sucks. This feels like it sucks.
I wonder if there's any person that I agree with all their items. Maybe Eagle.
I don't agree with the That's funny. I don't agree with the Vessel.
Race has got quite a good build actually. I just like it. It's pretty strong.
I liked Viper's build up until he bought a Boots of Travels and did
the bots was strange. James has got the
James is completely correct. Though I would like him to be going Ags now, right? I think after this you don't bother anyone support items.
Get the Ags, baby.
Daff's items are correct. The supports are correct on Radiant.
On Radiant, yeah.
Very important comparison there. I think Razor's items are okay. I think he needs a big mana item to be able to afford refresh later on. Like Lincoln's against this team is pretty good. I'd like a Skadi if you can go for it, but I guess Spectre's already got it, so probably Lincoln's and then refresher on BleakGiant. It seems okay.
Looking back at that old Yoso,
Universal
had 600 more subscribers. That must have been post Rust days.
Well, it's Rust RP is back after GoonTI, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, they've shown the map. It's going to be a water map.
Oh hell yeah! I just love being on the water all the time. I love taking my boat out.
I can
just hitting up the shipwrecks.
Will the fishmen return?
The fishmen are actually in position here.
We need to think about that. So you can buy tugboats from the shops as well as what they've added. So you can get your little tug.
You can get a boat.
you get a tugboat that you can actually build on and
Oh my God.
build a little base inside it and things like that.
Oh, that's
so
amazing.
now we raft. Now we raft.
Now you can. It's not like proper raft building. It's only like you can put like you can put a locked door on it, and you can claim it as your own, and you can put like beds and just have like a boxes and stuff like that.
I'm just gonna be out in the ocean the entire time.
So you could use it for like.
This is the
oh
map.
shit!
And
what is happening? They've killed Venge.
Rando's gone.
But
It's gone in. PA's gone in.
Holy shit! The damage. Where is?
Look at the damage in return.
They're gonna get
damage done, ironically.
Get him!
What's the Spectre's gonna die?
They get back. Death for a hundo.
All right.
What is Madge doing? He's just chilling.
Dab
You're
with the
so
jukes.
bad. You're so bad.
There we go. He's dead. Okay. Well,
I'm watching the fight with Notch.
Radiant have spent their buybacks, and so therefore they will get the roach.
Oh shit!
Oh my God! They get all 5.
But this is a risk now. There is a risk factor. There is no PA buyback.
The Roche is not up yet. Give it time. Please don't leave.
10 seconds.
Please don't
Thing
leave.
Is, they're just gonna go for the push. I think.
Oh no! This is where games
They
are
will
lost.
get some. They will get some BBs out.
Yeah, but I don't know if they want to do this. I don't know. I do not.
So
know.
Axe is coming out now for PA, right? She's free to buy out.
Yep. It's coming. And that's mighty terrifying now.
Yeah, this is the game over push.
No, they fought it too late, but I think
they get it back anyway. They get it back anyway.
Yeah.
But. Alright, you concede one set of racks. You get your respawns.
I think they can. They're probably conceding 2. They definitely could take 2. But
they definitely can take 2.
The problem is when it gets down to 20 seconds, you do not want to have to buy back.
They got fear now as well to delay. I don't think they're gonna.
Alright, now you go Roche.
Yeah.
So if they get PA again, PA did mighty well there without an Axe.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm now like Spectre just fucking perished there in the break. I almost I almost think she might need like a BKB or something just so she can stand and fight.
I think so too. I think you get an MKB instead of the Wraith Band first. You do need a PA.
Steal this Roche here. This could be huge. But if they go through the gate,
how long? 50 seconds until they're not going to come. They're pushing bot. This is a good fucking play.
This is bad. Don't just check it and give up. Oh my God, this is an Axe.
This is a refresher.
Who do you give it to?
Refresher.
Oh, it's
Refresher.
refresher.
Yeah.
Give it to Spectre, I guess.
I don't.
Or Razor.
The mana.
Oh, shit, they're coming through now.
No, this is bad. No. Oh my God.
No one was channeling. They chilled.
What if they come through? They're not going to come through. That would be madness.
Maybe Madge would. Maybe Madge.
So, Razor's taken the refresher. No, he hasn't. Storming Eagle has the refresher. 200.
Is he going to give it someone, or is he just going to take everything and have it in his backpack?
He's swapped it back to Razor. 200. 200. He doesn't really have the mana for this on Razor, to be honest.
Yeah, he's going for Shiva's to get some.
Yeah, that'll help.
Why are Radiant still here?
Eagle did get level 25 from that fight, I think, but that's just plus 5% dispersion, which is getting broken all the time anyway.
Are Radiant gonna go up here?
They do push a lot faster than Die.
They do.
Yeah, without
They
Razor
don't have
Eggs.
cliffs either, do they?
Yeah, they're going to lose this deep exit.
Dire are not responding fast enough. There we go. They're coming back. There's only one hero.
Oh no, they're all dead.
Oh, but no! Oh, that's a bad.
And this is where they can use buybacks, and there's now no BKB on PA. And this is her dieback.
They're gonna get.
Can they chase her down? He gets away. Oh, he does get away. Not just trying to chase him.
You're not gonna get him. Another
huge.
pointless use. That's a big getaway.
Pretty fucking huge. The escape was big, but pretty fucking bad.
And they use the Aegis on the spec.
Who blew up the spec?
It's just shit happened
It's
around
just Viper and Sanking kind of incidental damage is making it hard for Mo.
Right, now Spec's going Ags for the Haunt.
Please don't go farm here, Llama. Please.
I like that he didn't get the Haunt illusion damage and he's getting Ags now.
Yeah, I think it's just correct.
I honestly think the dispersion was incorrect.
I kind of agree. I think it's okay. I mean, I think he's trying to, with the Ags, he's trying to, rather than just being, oh, I'll just put the W on top of where the Spectre's coming in, it's going to be a bit more chaotic. He's going to have a bit more choice of where to go in.
Yeah.
Did he get the slow and blind? He did. Alright, that's nice.
That damage. He's got 1 Hyperstone.
Yes, that's pretty good. That's the tower.
And then he's going MKB afterwards.
He's ready to counter this PA, bro.
Alright.
Gem or not? I don't know if that was Ogre's gem. I guess it was.
Well, all they've got is
a hex.
tower.
There's going to be a hex done on Daff. That's pretty huge.
That is going to be huge.
I think this game hinges a lot on it.
A crit done on Wind needs to get the Daedalus full. And almost the Shiva's done on Razor. So some big items coming up for Dire.
Man, this is some close fucking game.
Yeah.
Win probability is only 5. I believe the games are one after another. Eri to confirm, but I remember him saying that that's the provisional times, but that they wait for the previous game to finish. That's what he said to me.
That is.
Whether the goons
Madge is just chilling.
will
He's
allow
just
that,
chilling.
I don't know. Oh my God, Madge! Oh, they might get Bleak here too. Noel Edmonds wants to go
very,
in.
Very bad. Oh my God, why do they not chase that?
I don't know. Eagle's here.
In the back.
Oh, they can't see him.
Moly.
Good.
Madge is actually the reason they lose if they lose.
Agreed.
And there's no doubt about it. There's literally nothing else that's gone wrong in this game apart from Madge constantly being disappointed. He's actually playing like Prono. He's just down in the waves. Oh God, I got ganked, guys.
They're all here, outside their base. Who knew?
Now Bleak is dead.
Oh shit!
These guys don't give a fuck about wards. They fucked it.
No, they got him. They got him.
They still kill him, but they swapped him out as PA jumped in.
He does have buyback, but he's used his BKB for that. This is
PA's
just going
used her
downhill
BKB as
fast.
well. He has used her BKB as well. 30 seconds.
Okay. He's gonna buy back.
Just let Viper plink. Just let Viper plink.
I think honestly, Willow plinks harder. I don't know if they can just walk up high ground. I guess before MKB he can tank it. After MKB, I don't know.
Do you know what? Ironically, I think the Windrunners being dead is actually not a factor in these fights. I think that the problem is the BKBs is what's going to matter.
Oh, the Bleak needs to be careful here.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Just ignore it. Well, they're going to lose this Rax. I don't think they're stopping it.
A nice little fear.
But it's going to
tick down.
Yeah.
And now they're going to come back for Eagle.
Well, they can get the fight going. They know Sankey isn't there. Dude, Eagle needs to get it.
Oh shit! They killed Spec so fast!
Eagle just fucking got domed. Oh, can they get PA?
Razor dead! PA's fine. PA's fine. Clonk. Oh, that's it. Surely that's it.
That's it. That's gotta be it.
Oh shit, the bed! Oh, rampage!
Oh,
here comes Madge! What's he gonna do?
Here comes Madge.
Yes, Madge.
He can't kill anything. Oh, he gets PA.
He did get PA, but I think they win the game.
PA can buy back, buy Beast Travels and go in.
I know we don't do LVPs, but Madge.
LVP for sure.
And they call it.
That's a victory for the
James
team.
James.
And they move on to face, I think, probably too hot for Dota versus Jeff, the winner of that. I'm guessing.
Next time, ban PA. Just a thought. That
take out the Giant of Eagle.
That Spectre really did not look good against that.
No, I mean against PA Viper.
You called it, Play.
I did call it. I do think something that wasn't Yule's on LDC could have been really helpful. Like, I don't know, like a 4-star to help get Spectre out.
Valuably, like at all. He used it. I literally only saw him use it twice, and it was shit both times. Like it actively didn't help the team.
I can't believe they like Madge played like dog shit. Eagle didn't have a perfect game, but they were hung out to fucking dry. Like, still, it was a first pick PA that wins. What can you do?
Yeah, it happens.
If you don't know your counters,
you gotta be careful about that. You gotta be careful about that. I think they banned like Jakiro and Warlock in the first phase or something like that.
Yeah, you can't be saying a Jakiro is more frightening.
Over egging it a little bit.
And it's not like, and it's like, oh yeah, get rid of James's heroes. He just plays Venge and does fantastically.
Yeah,
I think targeting someone who's basically good on supports is always incorrect. Just let them have. They're going to have the impact no matter what.
PA is very un-okay, says Subarashi lol. What do you mean?
Also, if you're not going to ban the strong heroes and also not pick any strong heroes yourself, like Dark Willow is the only good hero in that draft, then I don't know what to tell you.